you're talking to a leader and saying, hey, can your group support us on this? That means I'm asking for an employee or a resource from your group to help in this effort, which is on this cross-functional team. So all the key stakeholders need to be included, especially in the beginning, to develop a what they call a North Star or vision. So a statement motivating employees saying, hey, this is something nice and I'm included and I can add to the value of this and I'm going to be all about the change. So it's communication from the start to the where you're getting into execution needs to be done, and it needs to be supported, at least consensus, in a collaborative way. And so increase employee engagement. Some leaders don't want to give up control, right? They want to change structure and don't want to give employees the control. But it's not control. It's not giving up control. It's saying, I value you as an employee. I believe in you. Can you help us or assist us in supporting us and getting us to our future strategic goal?
You talked about the resistance to change. There's a lot, and you walked me through an exercise which I found simple and yet profound. Can I ask you to bring us through that?
All right.
All
So
right?
if you want to see how resistant people are to change, get a group of, and Dr. K at Houston Christian University is a reason for me putting this. I put this in the article in UTC Journal, by the way, my featured article in UTC Journal. But if you have a group, if you have a meeting and it's a room full of leaders, once they get settled, let them get settled in their seats and then say, hey, I want everyone to move seats, nowhere close to where you're sitting right now, and just observe the faces in the room. Just observe. And that's equivalent to resistance of change. No one was informed. Now, on the other hand, if I informed some people who talked to some people and said, hey, I'm about to make you do an exercise in the room, don't get settled because I'm going to have you move, right? It was communicated beforehand, and there would not be as much resistance as just saying, I'm changing the structure, and here's how you will operate now, right? So There was no communication, but so you may see some negative feelings, maybe some negative words said, but and might not have a good reflection on you after the meeting. So you might lose some friends, but it's a good depiction of how change happens in some organizations and how it's resistant because it's not communicated.
That is so simple and so profound. It really is. It doesn't get simpler, and it's sort of like a little dot of the big picture. Now we're asking organizations to do big changes, right? And then when they're not brought into the big changes, a lot of problems. If they're not brought into, can you move your coffee 5 seats over? If they're not brought into that and they're having a problem, they're going to have big problems on organization change. Yes?
Yeah. And I want to talk, when you said the big picture, I can't get the big picture by myself. Even as a leader, one leader cannot get the big picture. So if you change the structure, you're not seeing everything. So getting everyone, all key stakeholders involved in one meeting in the same room to collaborate and brainstorm together, I get the big picture. I can't get the big picture unless I have you involved. Right? I need more people. I need to identify more risk up front. How do you identify more risk? Well, talk to more people about it. They might give you a new perspective or something you didn't think about, right? So being inclusive and getting everyone engaged in the process and in the strategy is just better all around.